burning candles, still laughing past midnight. Your hand was warm in my pocket, like winter was nowhere in sight. The city felt soft around us, like time was on our side. Then something changed in the silence, and I saw it in your eyes. You didn't say it was over, you didn't say it was done, but the air grew colder between us before either of us could run. There's a January between us, a cold we don't know how to name. It's not the snow or the season, it's the distance you couldn't explain. We're standing in different moments, you already letting go. There's a January between us, and I'm the last one to know. Your voice stayed calm and careful, like you'd practiced every word. I was still speaking in futures, you were already unheard. The room felt suddenly larger, the walls leaned back in surprise. Love didn't leave all at once, it froze right in front of my eyes. I tried to keep us in motion, tried to pretend we were fine, but your silence was falling softly like snow that erases the line. There's a January between us, no bridge, no way across, just quiet where warmth used to live, and the echo of what we lost. You say we'll both be okay, but you're already gone. There's a January between us, and I'm still holding on. If love is a season, we skipped to the end. No warning, no reason, just cold moving in. I would have stayed through the weather, through the worst of the storm, but you stepped into winter while I was still warm. There's a January between us, I feel it every night, in the space where you should be, in the pale blue light. I don't hate you for leaving, I just don't know what to do. There's a January between us, and it's teaching me love without you. we had time. Gold on the trees, a lingering climb, but the frost didn't care for the line we drew. It didn't wait for me to be ready for you. The leaves were still red when you turned to go. Now the porch is a grave for the January snow. I'm still checking the log, out of habit, out of fear, watching the hands on the kitchen clock, trying to pull the summer back here. January came early this year because you weren't here. And ice is a mirror, the sky is a bruise, and I'm just a girl with nothing to lose but the ghost of you in the January blue. I'm reaching for you in the dark of the hall, but it's just the shadow of winter on the wall. The coffee is cold, the windows are tight. I'm losing battle with the 4 o'clock light. You took the heat when you took your keys and left me here in the January blues. January came early this year because you weren't here. The ice is a mirror, the sky is a bruise, and I'm just a girl with nothing to lose but the ghost of you in the January blue. They say the seasons have a rhythm and a reason, but this feels like a crime. This feels like treason to be this low. Jingly this alone before the first month has even grown. It's only the first, but I felt the worst. Of you. Ooh. stood there with your jacket on, one hand still on the frame. Like if you stayed 1 second longer, everything might change. The hallway light was trembling, like it knew what was coming next. I memorized the way you looked, so I wouldn't forget. You didn't rush, you didn't cry, you barely said a thing, but time slowed down around your body, like it didn't want to see you leave. You in the doorway, half inside, half gone. The moment stretched forever, but it still didn't last that long. I was holding my breath, like it might make you stay, but you were already winter, standing in the doorway. Your shadow touched the floor, then slowly pulled away. I kept thinking if I spoke your name, you'd turn around and say, I was wrong, I'm scared I'll stay. But silence filled the room. The house felt colder with each step you took away from me. I watched your outline disappear like smoke into the night. That was the moment love became a memory in white. You in the doorway, the last warm thing I knew. 1 foot already in the cold, 1 foot still next to me and you. I tried to smile through shaking hands, tried to be okay, but my heart broke quietly with you in the doorway. If I had known that was the last time, I would have held you tighter, counted every second, burned it into fire. But heartbreak doesn't warn you, it just takes its place right where you were standing, in that empty space. You in the doorway, I still see you there. Every time the night gets quiet, every time the cold air hits my chest, I don't remember what you never came back inside, and winter walked in instead. The air was sharp enough to bleed, a sudden winter, a sudden need to find the words I couldn't find. While January froze my mind, you stood there with your collar up, like a bitter drag in a porcelain cup. The engine was running, the exhaust was white, turning the morning into the night. I was memorizing the shape of your breath, a little white ghost, a beautiful death. I wanted to catch it, to keep it inside before the January wind made us collide. It wasn't the words, it was the sound of a heart hitting the frozen ground. The way you said goodbye under a low and heavy sky. It sounded like glass, it sounded like tin. It let the January hollow in. Oh, the way you said goodbye. I'm still waiting for the echo to die. You didn't look back at the frosted glass, you just let the seasons and the silence pass. I watched your taillights, 2 drops of blood, drowning in the winter, sinking in the mud. Now the G on the goodbye is all I can hear, vibrating through the worlds of this dying year. It wasn't the words, it was the sound of a heart hitting the frozen ground. The way you said goodbye under a low and heavy sky. It sounded like glass, it sounded like tin. It let the January hollow in. Oh, the way you said goodbye. I'm still waiting for the echo to die. If I could melt the air, if I could strip the winter bare, would the good come back to the by, or is the January sun just a beautiful lie? You said it so soft, like a snowflake landing on a grave. Goodbye, goodbye. The mornings feel unfinished, like someone erased the view. I walk through all these hours, but none of them lead to you. Coffee goes cold beside me, the radio fades to gray. I hear my name in strangers, then watch it drift away. I'm moving but I'm not there, just shapes where feelings should be. Like the world forgot its edges since you stopped walking with me. I'm lost in January fog, where you used to be clear. Everything feels distant even when it's right here. I keep reaching for your shadow, but my hands come back empty again. I'm lost in January fog, trying to remember who I am. The streets blur into silence, familiar turns feel wrong. I miss the way you anchored me when the nights were too long. People ask how I've been doing, I say fine and keep it light, but my heart's been walking circles, trying to find the light. I replay every ending like it might change the past, but love doesn't come with directions when it disappears this fast. I'm lost in January fog, every thought moving slow. Even my reflection looks like someone I don't know. Your name hangs in the cold air, then vanishes again. I'm lost in January fog, somewhere between now and then. If I just stand still long enough, will the fog begin to clear? Or is this where I learn to breathe without you near? I'm lost in January fog, but I'm still walking through. Even when I can't see forward, every step leads me from you. The world is quiet, muted, slow, like it's waiting on me. I'm lost in January fog, learning how to feel incomplete. The day keeps moving, even when I don't. The city is changing its shape in the white. The landmarks are losing their edges tonight. I'm driving the loop where we used to go fast, back when the summer was built for to last. Every corner is haunted, every street is a trap. January is rewriting the lines on my map. There's the diner where you said we'd always be fine. Now it's closed for the season, a for-lease sign. There's the park where the pond has turned into a stone, and I'm navigating these turn-offs alone. I'm tracing a map of you through the town, the January blue. I pass by your house, but the windows are dark. The tires leave a scar where I used to park. The ice on the asphalt is black and is deep, like a secret that January promised to keep. I should turn the wheel, I should head for the shore, but I'm looking for you at your old kitchen door. I'm tracing a map of you through the town, but the January snow is weighing me down. The red lights are blurred like a blood-spattered street, where the memory of you and the winter time meet. I'm lost in the grid, I'm lost in the cold, following stories that you already told. A map of you in the January blue. In the January blue. The GPS says recalculating, but I'm just standing still, I'm just here waiting. There are no more roads that lead to your side. The salt and the slush have nowhere to hide. I'm driving in circles, I'm driving in ghosts. Turn left at the sorrow, turn right at the fear. January is the only thing here, just the map, just the memory of, just the memory of you. January blue. January blue. The house is a shell, the heater is low. Outside the world is a blur of the snow. I lean my forehead against the cold pane, searching for you through the January rain. My breath makes a cloud, a temporary screen, a soft white curtain for the space in between. And before I can stop my hand from its reach, I'm practicing lessons that January preached. One stroke for the Y, one curve for the O, tracing the ghost that I disappears in a trickle of dew. Everything's melting, especially you. I try to rewrite it to keep it alive, but nothing in January seems to survive. My fingertips numb, my skin is so pale. A tiny inscription, so lonely and frail. I'm writing your name on the glass, watching the frozen minutes pass. It's clear for a second, then it starts to fade, like the promises that you in January made. The letters are weeping, they're turning to mist, just like the last time that we ever kissed. Writing your name, writing your name on the glass. The fall comes back, the frost returns. The heart is a lesson that nobody learns. I wipe it away with the palm of my hand, but I'm still a stranger in this winterland. The glass is cold, the glass is clear, but you aren't here. Just the January vapor, just the January air. It's the middle of the month, the middle of the night. The moon is a blade of cold silver light. 2 weeks since you left, 2 weeks since the thaw. The loneliest calendar I ever saw. The house is shivering, the floorboards groan under the weight of me being alone. 12 chimes on the clock, like a bell for the dead. I'm staring at your empty side of the bed. The shadows are long and they're reaching for me. In the January dark, it's so hard to see where you ended and where I began. It's January 14th, midnight sharp. The wind is playing my ribs like a harp. The dead of the winter, the dead of the soul. A heart with a January-sized hole. I'm calling your name, but the air is too thin. I'm letting the midnight, I'm letting you in. Halfway through the month, a lifetime to go. The thermometer's dropping, it's 10 below zero. I'm looking for warmth, I'm looking for a hero. But the pipes are all frozen, the hearth is all gray, and you are 1,000 cold miles away. I check my phone just to see the blue light. The only fire I messages waiting. No, are you awake? Just the sound of the ice as it starts to break. It's January 14th, midnight sharp. The wind is playing my ribs like a harp. The dead of the winter, the dead of the soul. A heart with a January-sized hole. I'm calling your name, but the air is too thin. I'm letting the midnight, I'm letting you in. Halfway through the month, a lifetime to go. They say the days are getting longer now, but I don't see it, I don't know how. When every second is an hour of frost, and every minute is a year that I've lost. Midnight, midnight, the sun is a ghost I don't recognize. 14 days have you gone, 14 days till the dawn. January, you, midnight, midnight. I wonder if it looks like this where you are now. If the sky is a heavy and white furrowed brow, and do the flakes catch the light of the street lamps at night? Does the world look as soft? Does it look just as bright? I almost picked up the phone just to say the big oak in the yard finally gave way. The weight was too much for its branches to hold. It's funny how fast things break in the cold. I'm writing this down in a book you won't read, planning the ghost of a January scene. I'm wondering if you are seeing it too. If you could see the snow today, you love the way the world just fades away. You'd say it looks like a clean white page before the January wind turns into a rage. But the tracks in the yard are only mine, a single lonely stumbling line. I'm watching it fall, I'm watching it glow. I wish you could see, I wish you could see the snow. The city is quiet, the sirens are hushed. Everything's pristine, nothing is rushed. I remember the year that we stayed in all day while the January blizzard kept the world at bay. You made the tea and I found the wool shawl. We didn't mind the winter at all. Now the silence is heavy, the silence is deep, and I'm the only secret that January keeps. If you could see the snow today, you love the way the world just fades covers everything except the ache. It's beautiful, really, if you like the white, if you like the silence, if you like the night, but you aren't seeing it. And I'm just cold. The indentation on the pillow is gone, but I still haven't moved to the center by dawn. I'm hugging the edge like I'm afraid I'll fall into the January shadows that stretch on the wall. The hook in the hallway is crooked and bare. The ghost of your jacket is all that hangs there. I'm tripping on silence, I'm bruising on air. In the house of a man who is no longer there. It's a specific kind of hollow, a pill that I can't seem to swallow. January's wide, and I'm small inside. Oh, the space you left is a cold, hard thing. It doesn't vibrate, it doesn't sing. It's the echo in the hallway when I close the door. It's the dust that is gathering on the floor. I'm living in the footprint of a giant, it seems, in a January valley of broken down dreams. The space you left is all that's left of you. I made 2 cups of tea out of Harriet today. Then I watched the steam simply wither away. The chair by the window is angled just right for a person who isn't coming home tonight. January has filled up the rooms with its gray, but it can't wash the us and the we all away. Every corner is sharp, every surface is glass. I'm waiting for the ghost of your body to pass. Oh, the space you left is a cold, hard thing. It doesn't vibrate, it doesn't sing. It's the echo in the hallway when I close the door. It's the dust that is gathering on the floor. I'm living in the footprint of a giant, it seems, in a January valley of broken down dreams. The space you left is all that's left of you. It has a weight, it has a name. It's the cold part of the candle after the flame. I try to fill it up with books and with wine, but the space you left is a crooked line that I can't straighten out, no matter how hard I try. It's so quiet, it's so big. The space, the logs in the hearth are nothing but eyes. I'm watching the windows, I'm waiting for the crash of the ice on the roof of the world outside. There's nowhere left for a heart to hide. I'm wearing 3 layers, I'm shivering still. A mammoth of wool can conquer this chill. It's not the weather, it's not the degree, it's the lack of your arms wrapped around me. I used to laugh at the January gale, 'cause your love was a sun that would never fail. But the sun went down, and the fire went out. You were my fire, you were my heat, you were the pulse and the blood and the beat. Now I'm just standing in a frozen room, wrapped in the silk of a January gloom. I'm rubbing my hands just to feel like I'm real, but I have forgotten how the summer summer should feel. You were my fire, and I'm so cold. I remember the nights when the blizzard would roar, and we'd leave our boots by the kitchen door. You'd light a candle and you'd pull me near. The rest of the winter would just disappear. Now the candle is a stub and the wick is char. Living without you is getting so hard. The furnace is humming, but the air is dead. It's a January winter inside of my head. You were my fire, you were my heat, you were the pulse and the blood and the beat. Now I'm just standing in a frozen room, wrapped in the silk of a January gloom. I'm rubbing my hands just to feel like I'm real, but I have forgotten how the summer should feel. You were my fire, and I'm so cold. Did you take the matches? Did you take the light? Or did you just leave me to the frost of the night? I'm reaching for embers, I'm reaching for sparks, but January only leaves me the dark. Burning, you were burning, now it's just me. And the frost on the wire. January, you, my I survived the 14th, I survived the snow, but the calendar's a river that continues to flow. I'm looking at the boxes, I'm looking at the wall, thinking about the seasons and the cycle of it all. The sun will come back, the birds will return, but there's a cold lesson I've had to learn. Even when the tulips start to break through the ground, I'll still be hearing that January sound. Because time is a circle, a loop and a trap, and I'm just a girl with a hole in her map. I'm already dreaming turn of the year, because I know what's waiting for me here. It's not just this one, it's another January, the ghost that I'm always destined to carry. Every time the light starts to fail at 4, I'll be looking for you at the kitchen door. Every time the frost starts to bite at the pane, I'll be calling your name in the January rain. It's not over, it's just beginning. The world keeps on spinning to another January. It doesn't care for the blossoms of spring. I'll see a man in a coat with a scarf like yours, and I'll be back in the wreckage of these January floors. You aren't just a person, you're a time of the year, and I'm the only one left living here. It's not just this one, it's another January, the ghost that I'm always destined to carry. Every time the light starts to fail at 4, I'll be looking for you at the kitchen door. Every time the frost starts to bite at the pane, I'll be calling your name in the January rain. It's not over, it's just beginning. The world keeps on spinning to another January. See you in the frost, everything found, everything lost. January, you again. Again. Thought I heard the back door swing, a heavy latch, a metal ring. I turned my head to say hello, but it was just a drift of January snow. The house is playing tricks on my mind, trying to find what I left behind. I see your shadow on the kitchen tile. I haven't breathed for a long, long while. Is that you in the hallway? Is that you on the stairs? Or is it just the way the January light catches the empty chairs. I'm waiting for a ghost, waiting for the thing I miss the most. Are you here in the static? Are you here in the cold? Are you a story that's still being told? I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, brushing the frost out of the air. Are you here in the January fear? The kettle started whistling a song, the one you used to hum all along. I ran to the kitchen, my heart in my throat, but I only found my own heavy coat. The steam looked like a figure in the dim, a pale white version of your every limb. I'm losing the border between what's real and the way that January makes me feel. I'm waiting for a ghost, waiting for the thing I miss the most. Are you here in the static? Are you here in the cold? Are you a story that's still being told? I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, brushing the frost out of the air. Are you here in the January fear? The wind says your name, the ice does the same. The cracks in the ceiling are tracing your face. I'm haunted by silence, I'm haunted by space. Don't leave me, don't go, even if you're just made of snow. I heard you, I swear I heard you. Bye-bye, you said, or was it the wind? January, you ghost. The calendar page is a jagged tear, 31 days of thin gray air. I woke up today and the room was bright, a different kind of January light. The shadows didn't look like you anymore, they were just shadows on a wooden floor. I made a pot of coffee just for one and watched the rising of a pale new sun. The ice on the driveway is starting to thin. I'm letting a little bit of morning in. It's quiet, but it isn't empty. I'm finding me without you in the wreckage of the January blue. The winter isn't over, but the fever has broke. I'm learning to breathe through the frost and the smoke. I still see your ghost in the steam of the tea. he's letting go of me, one step, then two, finding me without you. I took off your sweater, I put it away. I don't need the wool to get through the day. My hands are still cold, but they've stopped the shade. I'm learning which parts of me didn't quite break. The world is still white and the wind is still keen, but I'm finding the spaces in the used to have been. January's over, the month is a ghost. I'm leaving the things that I wanted the most, and finding me without you. In the wreckage of the January blue, the winter isn't over, but the fever has broke. I'm learning to breathe through the frost and the smoke. I still see our ghost in the steam of the tea, but he's getting smaller and he's letting go of me, one step, then two, finding me without you. The thaw is a slow and a heavy thing. It's a long cold walk to the edge of the spring, but I'm walking, yeah, I'm walking. The ground is hard, but it's holding my weight. Goodbye.
The piano plays a final, rising three-note melody. The last note is held until it completely fades into a warm, natural silence. No wind, no ticking clock, just peace.